So the flexible pathways sort of flow chart that you see here from Montpelier High School gives you each one of these categories, if you will, of ways that students can show outside of their traditional coursework that they've met some of their learning expectations, which are transferable skills at Montpelier High School. So the community-based learning flow here, they have a program in place that's, I want to say, 15 years old and is very integrated into all that happens at the school. So there's a really amazing structure that really hasn't been tapped into in terms of what we're thinking about with students showing proficiencies in alternate ways. So what I want to show you here is that they have an opportunity for independent study here. They also have an opportunity for extending learning opportunities through these ELO providers. And so if we look at both of these columns, what we can see is as we go down through the extended learning opportunities, that students are going to be looking at the directions first. They consult with the TA. They submit this learning plan. Once the learning plan has been completed, they go ahead and submit the evidence to this same approval panel. And then once that's been approved by the panel, the student's responsibility is to upload to the evidence to the PLP, and then it's the TA advisor's responsibility to add it to the tracking system that they have in PowerSchool so that it shows that they've met these expectations. Again, this is for expanded learning opportunities or extended learning opportunities, like if they were to be working with Young Writers Project or VEEP or some of the other folks who are doing this. Independent study, the process could be very similar to what the extended learning opportunity process is, but it's when a student actually wants to meet some of the targeted proficiencies that would require a highly qualified teacher or someone to say that, yes, in addition to their transferable skills, their learning expectations, there might be a path to be able to earn credit for that. And so that looks a little bit different, but still requires that same kind of students creating a plan. So this is what their extended learning opportunity plan template looks like. The kids would look out to the LE indicators, which look like these. They have the access to the way they've articulated each one of their learning expectations. And then this is a thing link. So when you hover over each one of those, you get access to the rubrics. But then you also can see where each one of these indicators underneath has been built in to certain like class options and opportunities, still within the course structure, not in this flexible pathways outside structure, but again, gives you both the rubrics and kind of the articulated language for this. So let's go back to, kids would need to fill out this backwards planning document. That looks a lot like, UDL and what teachers normally do when they're going forward with creating curricular opportunities. So they'd have to come up with the essential questions, desired understandings, the know, understand, and be able to do. And then this seems really much more connected to what the PLP work looks like, where we're asking students to think about their learning goals, what evidence and experience of the experience are they going to be able to share, and then how do they reflect upon that. So that's just a very quick overview of Montpelier High School system for this flexible pathways. Looking forward to talking more about it.